There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some more Metaphor. Last time we finished up pretty much everything back in Rotira. Name of the town, right? And now we're currently going off to Brilehaven. Let's see, oh god, let's see. We're trying to get to rank 3. I think we can get to Tolerance 3 from finishing up a Stroll side quest, so let's go Eloquence.
Now then.
Nice.
Eloquence. Why?
I can talk good.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We need courage for our next level up of, for Bridget.
Almost there.
Brilehaven. It's been a while.
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure.
Isn't your village in the middle of a forest?
Hulkenberg.
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents, I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
We have resolved to trust the masked murderer.
Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brilehaven.
Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia. A vivacious city, Brilehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the Gauntlet Runner into the
I don't
city.
think this world can really have a world city that never sleeps, really? I mean, the city that never sleeps was kind of a thing that came about due to electricity and, you know, for how it, like, allowed for electric lights to be on at all times, kind of a thing, isn't it?
It's kind of like the capital, but totally different.
Yes. The City of Water, Brilehaven.
Things were shown a little bit weirdly happy? I mean, the whole game's been hammering the whole racism into us. There were quite a few Parippas that were seen to be treated oddly well compared to the rest of the areas.
You've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a Sky Runner, though.
No. I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Sky Runners to begin with.
I never get one though.
If you can call
Feels like
that
it's supposed to be
flying,
foreshadowing
of
for that,
course.
but it's not.
All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
If it isn't the walking headache.
Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't?
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. And we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
I can't wait.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Really?
Let's wait to a big city. I think we deserve a real inn. Oh, I remember this part.
Blooming heat.
All right, then.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All right, then.
Yeah, the like, what do you call it? The ship thing is like marked on the ship. Oh, I remember this guy. Yeah.
Hey!
Games just saw medical herbs. You had to get one of the informant things in order to actually get access to whatever it is they sell.
Oh, right now. Got a
It does.
Real chick.
Young man!
They do some cooking later. And another ferry. No more hounds. I got a business running. Why not? It's not like giving one away for free is gonna kill you. Keep all those yummy looking things to yourself just isn't fair. It's the exact same thing last and I've already given you a plate. Now shoo, I won't be bullied into giving you a single thing more. You take jerk, stupid face. No understanding fairies. You don't think all fairies are like this? I might be in trouble.
Greetings. Well,
Pretty good. I think that just boosts agility. Oh wait. Weapon and armor shops.
Okay? This is on.
Oh, that's like a special rare one, it looks like. Oh, it's Auto Tarakaja. Yeah, that's for healer.
Understood.
Need one of those.
yeah.
Grab a mage rod.
Indeed.
Only pick up an expensive one. Yeah, my money didn't last very long, did it?
Now then.
Chronos Flank, what else would be good side weapons to pick up? And hold off on this Y-hander. Since yeah, he's already got a over 200 weapon. I don't think we actually have any dagger weapons, so I guess I should pick up one of those. Probably be having someone do that. Forgot to do this. Very, very good. Whoops. This prevents forget. Oh, Resigniter, huh?
Now then.
You don't need that many freaking iron swords, do
Now
I?
then. Now then. Now then.
Oh, those actually aren't worth very much.
Now then.
Four.
Now
Even
then.
an extra one on hand just in case,
then.
like, I swap someone over, you know?
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
Oh, whoops.
Now
I
then.
keep an extra one.
Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then.
I haven't really cleared out my inventory quite a while, have I?
Now then.
See? We got enough to go do armor buys.
Young man! Young man!
We've assailed.
God. Yeah, a lot of these are pretty big boosts, aren't they? Okay, everybody can use these, but only Knight and Warrior can use these. I can't use it?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Good.
Kind of hesitant to give Stroll a naval armor, primarily because he's probably going to be swapping over to Commander fairly soon.
Good.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Young man! Young man!
All right then. All right then.
Oh, I can't go to the ship to try to get a free like boost. I don't think we can get our bounty just yet.
Hang on. Hey! Well...
Thou, 'tis in the...
Yep!
Really now? All right then.
Well met, eh? Aha.
Let's see. We're going to Seabreeze.
Hello.
All right then.
Oh. That is where we started. Like Arena Front and the Inn Square, I don't think we can actually reach anyway but by boat. To show it off. Actually, I guess this will also get added to like our work point. Yeah. It's the old guy that was living in the freaking human worm thing. Yeah, the giant. It wasn't a giant sandworm, it was a giant human worm. Another.
How come?
For you here. Oh, I decided for the worm's belly to be my final resting place, but after running into you, young grubs, I long to see the outside world again. I just gave the worm a little poke with magic to loosen up its belly. From there, why, it was no trouble at all. So you count out the same way we did. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe. Yeah, if this guy wants our golden beetles. Like them, you give it to him.
What's this?
But you for a worthless buck.
All good.
When do I have? I'm not sure.
Hey there!
There's only like 50 of the things in the game, and I've already definitely missed like quite a few of them, so yeah. Up here, we got the Colosseum, which is probably one of the better places for raising courage.
All right then.
Not on the list.
That's your right. Nice and...
Say...
Whoa!
You see the king's face from here, huh? I'd realized 'twas slowly moving, but its coming to Brilhaven was beyond my expectation. Wonder why it came. I do suspect it keeps a watchful eye on the top candidates. Evident that we're being observed, as we've seen from the Coronation Rock. Well, maybe that's actually for the better. Seeing that thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's future. I might better go finding an inn we can stay at.
Ridiculous.
As I recall, yeah, there's a whole bunch of inns. But of course, there's no room at any of the decent inns. Elda fella from Martira, ain't ya? Guess we both got ourselves marks for the exhibition. Were you hoping to stay at this inn? Sorry to disappoint you if so, cause I just got tossed out of my ear by the innkeeper. I was already full, and the one calling itself the one come all in. Some joke, eh? Two other inns nearby, but I'm hardly thrilled with either option. On the other side of the fountain is the Golden Corral Pavilion, where Nobby Wankas like Ford would stay. Professor and Elda stay in their fat bloody chance. There's an inn past the Golden Corral, not once, twice as pricey. Rumor says that's where you'll find Luis, naturally. Probably bought out the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew.
Yes, but
Think so? Guess we better avoid that one then. Not like we could afford it to begin with. As far as other options go, there's the Spider's Den over by the tavern. There's dodgy loot, and you just standing out front, smiling all creepy like. It's right off staying there, so I'll pass. I too need an inn when there's a tavern. From this day on, I claim it as my castle. I doubt we get much sleep in a tavern. I sure wouldn't. Hey, not that the Spider's Den sound much better. I am Martira, didn't I? Another participant in the tournament, right? Where you plan to stay at this inn? Unfortunately, there aren't any beds left. Because of the exhibition, everywhere's full up, and after I told myself I was gonna make sure to stay somewhere nice this time too.
see.
And so, this place is no good. We'll have to look for somewhere else then. Wait, that's a gauntlet runner of yours, the one you have parked in the middle of Martira. Hey, come on, what sort of technology does it use? Let me in on it too.
What?
A shame you got inside without even knowing how it worked. Your group must have quite a talented engineer. Just so you know, I'm participating too. I've got a real gauntlet runner of my own and everything. Means if you're stubborn, refuse to tell me, I can make you do it by force. Well, don't you sound lovely then?
Oh, this blooming heat.
What is it
You there, you have a look about you like one of my supporters, are you? No need to be shy, dear boy. Finding yourself drawn to beauty is only natural. After all, beauty is my creed. More than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not? And whichever inn I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, like this Golden Corral Pavilion. Alas, I tell you, be blessed with such wealth enough to enjoy a room in such a lavish place as this. This guy's a jerk. Wouldn't want to stay in an inn full of people like him anyway. Fortunately, all the other decent inns seem to be full, so we've only got one choice left. I really don't want to, but should we check out the Spider's Den we heard about from Loveless?
Yeah?
What do I do?
On the hunt for an inn, are we? I have a spare room available. I'll refuse service to anyone, and my rooms are vulnerable for all. Criminals, persecuted tribes. Oh no, wouldn't dream of turning
Enjoy
business
your
away. Feel free to have a look at the accommodation. We can discuss payment afterwards. Hee hee hee. This really seems shady, but we might as well look at the room.
Well, should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that. Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Luis.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she will join us?
Who knows?
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the days. After all, The bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears. And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
With all skills and talents equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome one? Beauty is power. Lack one, you should lack the other. When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
I love you, Lord Milo! I love you forever!
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars.
Besides, we're in an anime world. How many actually ugly people do you think exist here?
Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing. When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head. Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command. Hear, hear! For Rousant pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men! We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open! Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be a head lighter! We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health!
Preach it, Katharina! You just what this land needs!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Fawn.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
Woo! Next round's on, lovely!
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Luis's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Always about that goddamn Luis. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Got some weird, creepy creature.
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
By all means, let us try it.
Did she even look at it?
Why, tis delicious! The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. Ah, and what splendid crunch it has.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
Can't afford to be too picky.
Well, at least it ought to be better than the cuisine we suffered in Martira. Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
'Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
I don't know. If she's enjoying her
Excuse
food,
me,
does she
friends,
need
don't
higher or
mean to
do you
interrupt
need a
your meal.
lower?
I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me. Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martira, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
How did you hear about all this?
It's a crier's business to hear things. So, do you have a head ready?
Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, all right?
That crier's an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
Yeah, we just move on.
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums. But his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Madame Barden should reach the city by morning. And I imagine they will aim to find us, and our Gauntlet Runner Neurus ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head to the Gauntlet Runner.
Look at that.
Good night.
I don't know why we're not just sleeping in the Gauntlet Runner.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Kind of feels we're slumming it for slumming its sake.
The man's sloshed. Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Seems like Joanna and Barden aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
Let's all stay calm, all right?
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
What?
What?
My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a Sanctress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a bally thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins. It was more than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons
Did
of
you
virtue
forget?
ourselves.
She murdered children and fed them to a monster!
In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
The fog, huh?
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
Yes, I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the Tournament for the Throne, the Exhibition of the Brave, is about to begin. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne. At a later date, when the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
20? 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table, starting with His and Her Highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church. better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus!
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've
How
met.
long have you been living in
Though a
that
long
hole?
time
Can't have been
ago.
that long, could it?
Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood. And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them. I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella. I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that. But we're thrilled you're enjoying your stay.
I regret asking you to talk.
I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
So she's a saint?
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church. Guido, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
That's a lot of fish.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
A stand-up fellow, my good people. Strength and compassion in one package. He's got the crowd on his side right from the start. Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
And we have a challenger. Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound!
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
Where's your proof? Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Gladel, we're very much obliged. You may step down. Now, on to the next.
The size of that thing. Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beast
There's a
down.
lot of sea-oriented heads being brought in, isn't there?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering. Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Forden is simply in another class. Suddenly the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
King's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
It'll be fine. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now.
Let's skip over all the unimportant ones.
Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation. Whew. Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap up our show. Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
Where's their head?
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martira? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too.
That you chief there. Isn't that Heismay? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heismay. You chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martira. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd! Speak sense, woman!
Master Heismay is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, Captain of Martira's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martira.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's... well, that's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would...
What will His Eminence Fallen do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
What? Right here and now?
Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, lead this country armed with the truth.
I will. I promise.
Even though the current plan is not tax fraud, it's voter fraud.
Sometimes that's just how the curtain falls. If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest. What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Those crazy kids have done it again.
What a show!
At the events of the exhibition, many people seem to have taken notice of me. This eventually leads to saving the prince.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose. I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady
Feels so
Joanna
weird here how everyone's acting like it's such a horrible thing that Joanna died. Especially since one, that was always going to be the aim. That's what headhunting means. And two, once again, she murdered a lot of innocent villagers back there.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand man, see?
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe.
Fascinating. Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common.
Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
That was not our intent.
Oh, same idea, yeah? A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
Right. It worked for us.
Well said. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves, I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you? And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
Master Luis? Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well.
Damn it! What's so special about those fools?
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh? Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
It's not a done deal.
Still, it is a significant step forward. We've crossed a dangerous bridge, and the risk paid off. We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness, anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And
Were you
do we
expecting
know
it
where
to?
this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
Wouldn't that be inside his gauntlet runner?
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
Johanna, a backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the Church is loyalty to the state.
I assume you have a plan.
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the...
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Can't remember how much time we get here.
Hello, a word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was Luis's man. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis at a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. Let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this Night Prowler.
Night Prowler, huh? It should be on the edge of town. I've heard the ferrymen should know how to get there.
Well met, eh?
Wonderful.
Where's a...
Aha!
All right then.
Oh, there's two ferries.
Oi! Oi!
Nope.
Well, look who it is. Appreciate you coming out.
So it was you two.
You expected us to roll out the red carpet right into our headquarters. Consider this a pre-show. Still, you really are just a kid, aren't you?
And you're one to talk?
I wouldn't go having a laugh at me big brother's expense. That's when I get to step in. Make some points for my own life.
You are brothers. And he is the elder?
And here I thought the Magnus brothers' name was making the rounds. Shame that. It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet. Besides, Lord Luis has taken quite a shine to you lot. Before we let you see him, I have a question. I want you to think long and hard before you answer, right?
Hey, sisters, look from the whole pub.
What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
I'd treat all tribes equally.
Just like Lord Luis.
All right, a bit much. Ease off. You know, there's a big difference between meritocracy and equality. You're not doing yourself any favors here, are you?
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Luis, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you?
You'll answer the question from me too. Why do you want to serve Master Luis? No lies now.
I mean, obvious
I
answer.
don't like Forden or his church.
Too right. They have no idea what justice is. Ah, but you had a sanctoress publicly executed so you could get ahead. Not in a position to moralize, are you?
We don't expect everyone to take our side. We're just here to right wrongs, that's all.
Huh. Whatever. You've got some brasty, I'll give you that much. Already got more accomplished than that Glodell ever did. You seem like the types to make yourselves useful.
Not many get Ardell's blessing.
I swear Glodell
Let's
just
celebrate
exists to
that.
get shat on.
For now. Get it?
Someone like you should already know what it's like. The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society. Our greatest hope rides with Master Luis. We'll do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you. Come on then. Master Luis is waiting for you inside his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius.
And no funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the King's magic, and Lord Luis is one of the top candidates. We've captured some, what, 10 odd assassins now? Lord Luis uses them for magic experiments and, well, you know how that ends.
We finally have access to Luis's headquarters.
It's a valuable opportunity. Ideally, while most of our group is meeting with Luis, someone else can do a quick search inside.
Wait, me?
There's no one more suitable. Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
The game is very selective on who notices Gallica.
Infiltration on my tiny shoulders? But fine, I'll do it.
Once we're in the Skyrunner, we'll assess the situation, then deal with our own tasks.
Is that it for
where?
Probably the worst. Oh well, I guess it's a toss up between this one and the next dungeon for the worst in the game. Is Gauntlet Run the Teridius is stationed in Warship Harvest, but take a ferry over there. I say it's the worst because, well, The gimmick for this one is really pretty bad. It's really easy to do, but that also makes it worse in a way, because it's just kind of there.
Hey!
Boy, over here, keep your heads out of the clouds, will ya?
Sam!
Monkeys can fawn over the Charitrius all you want later. We won't be flying for a good while anyway, what with the soiree and all. Soiree, what's that? Hey boss, how about you don't go telling them anything they don't need to know? We aren't officially friends yet. Now follow me, I'll give you the grand tour. Oh, and a friendly warning, be in your best behavior. You try anything clever, you're dead on the spot. Make a rude comment to Lord Luis, dead on the spot, got it? Don't try about making threats, we'll stay on his good side, okay? It's not tested patience then, eh? Lord Luis is in the reception room, you don't want to keep him waiting.
We're off.
Okay, what we... Oh yeah, we're 49 now.
Check this out.
Oh yeah, this totally isn't the setup room for going into a dungeon, right?
Got it.
Here we are, going in. Don't wander off until you get used to it. This place can be a real maze.
Oh, yeah?
Wow, there's so many soldiers here. Suppose we should have expected as much from Luis's stronghold. I feel like we're always being watched. Like it or not, Nelda Recruit is always going to stand out, but we're on the same side as all of them for now, so stand tall. Even though we're all like crouched over in battle stances right now.
You're not serious. Got it.
Reception room is on the top floor. This lift will get you there.
What in...
What's that? Opposite everyone. Some sort of magic control locking mechanism. Keeps the suspicious elements out. You know, like the bastards pretending they're grunts when they're actually assassins. And like a secure system, I assume you need a key to get around? Yep, there's different keys for different areas. Only a select few ranking soldiers have them. You want to walk freely around the runner, then you're gonna have to move up our ranks a bit first.
Evidently.
Keys are only given to ranking soldiers, is it? Navigating this place may prove difficult without those in our possession. You need but acquire them then. Oi, already trading treacherous whispers amongst yourselves, eh? Quit with the gossip and get on already.
Oh, nice.
Much bigger than I thought. I almost forgot we were inside a gauntlet runner. Quit looking around so much. And what are we here? We're letting schoolboys in the ranks now. These kids are our new recruits. That's all it took, eh? A little show at the exhibition used to be you had to prove yourself before you could stand with Count Men. You got Lord Luis's approval. That's not enough for you. I'd keep it to yourself before someone knocks you off that pedestal.
What's the meaning of this?
What, these pissants? Again, speak please. I'm a bloody sergeant. We can tell this right here, right now. They'll be wiping you off the walls. Oh, leave it out, Xanth. Get your arse back to your post. That's an order. Just get this through your tiny heads. Power is everything around here. Give you 3 days at most at you run home, tails between your legs.
Seriously.
You gonna stand there or are you gonna move? Come on.
Here.
And this would be the Lord Luis's quarters. Just a reception room, lads. It'd be daft to show up like a stranger straight to his private quarters, wouldn't he? Lord Luis is waiting inside. Enter. You gotta love all the organizational exposition we're getting here. Guess that's my key. I'll try to look around for the formula. Careful, lots of sharp eyes about. I'll try. You all stay safe too. See you soon, I hope.
A beautiful city, Brialhaven. But it is its identity I truly respect. Oceana's navy might well have won them the Annex War, if Euchronia hadn't chosen to forgo their honor and launch an opportunist attack in the wake of a storm. Even now, united in the kingdom, their pride in their power is what keeps this city alive. You wish to join my ranks. I need ask little else. Instead, I would hear what you wish to know most. Ask and I will answer. That is why I've bid you come.
Here we go.
Let's see, what should we ask?
How do you plan on winning against Forden?
I will kill him. Not that my victory rests on doing so. That man and Sanctism both are malignant tumors in this country's flesh and must be excised to save it.
Aren't candidates protected by the king's magic?
The king is not a god. There is always a way. It is clear no small conviction drives you. Perhaps keeping you close will prove useful. You, assembled company, I hereby permit you to enter my service.
We are much obliged.
This is a heart of magic silver. Cut your finger and let the blood fall. A proper rite of loyalty. Shows how all our blood flows through the same heart.
Watch yourselves, though. If your own heart's not true to our cause, well, it's not just a drop you lose. Might take off a whole limb.
You hesitate.
I mean, what?
It's just that...
Fear and anxiety. They always lead the people astray. But power and order trumps all. That is the crux of my rule.
We have no choice. This is one of those kind of weird things, like, I don't know, with that kind of a relic-looking thing, you'd think it'd be important, but nothing with it ever comes up again.
Knock-kneed lambs. Just having a bit of fun with you, eh? You think I'd go to all that effort?
On August 13th, I intend to hold a soiree in this city. It seems a fine opportunity for you to make your debut in my retinue.
Very exclusive, see? Only for those good enough to be part of our campaign. You should feel honored.
As my gauntlet runner requires some maintenance, the party shall be held at the feast hall where I'm staying. In the meantime, do as you will.
I wonder how Gallicus' search is going. Poor Heisbay didn't get to have any part of that conversation.
Different from the rest. I need a key to get in, though. It'd be nice if I could see what's going on in here too.
Is that boy candidate here already?
Meeting with Count Luis as we speak, I think. Didn't think he'd end up on our side.
I expect we'll run into each other on the job, eh? That said, let's get back to our rounds.
Yikes! They're coming this way! I have to hide!
How is she hovering so low to the ground anyway?
Is this the other
Thing
side
above
of that door?
eyeline should be the first thing she
Never
does.
thought it'd lead to a place like this. This area just screams suspicious with all the guards. The formula's gotta be somewhere around here. Is someone coming? Figures they'd show up now. Isn't that the songstress? What is she doing here?
Lady Juna, is something...
I do recall saying I didn't need a personal guard today.
Yes, but this is Luis's personal quarters. We thought in case you needed...
Well, I don't. You can do your guarding downstairs for today. Do you understand? And, well, I mean, do you really want to be guarding this door when Count Luis returns? Oh, the things you would hear. How awkward for us both.
You mean... Idiot, don't make the lady repeat herself. Apologies, my lady. We'll make ourselves scarce.
Close one. Opportunities like this are so few and far between. I've got to get this back in place. Oh, wonderful. How were these arranged again?
A magic spell? Is that the formula? Just my luck. I can't carry out something that big. And now I know where it is.
Jolly good! You've got the man's eyes on you. Now that you've sworn fealty, we can get right down in the guts of his Skyrunner.
I worry for Gallica. Perhaps we ask too much of her. I hope she's all right.
Ah, it seems you worried for naught.
I'm back!
Phew. You're clearly bursting with good news, too.
I know, right? I found where the formula is! I'm pretty sure I saw the real thing. Even if it wasn't, I'd bet the real one's somewhere in that room.
Masterfully done. We could have asked no better an infiltrator.
That songstress Juno was there too. I'm pretty sure it was Luis's private quarters. So I have to wonder what she was doing there.
Because she's totally not
Whatever
a future
the
party
case,
member.
I assume you could lead the way to the room?
Well, yes, but it might be a bit tricky. To get to Luis's quarters, we'd need to go through the crew quarters, then through the starboard corridor, or the port corridor. You need a key to get into each of the divisions. Whoever's in charge at each guard post has one. Luis's private quarters have a special key too. That one's held by the representative on the bridge.
In short, we'll need to pass through 3 blocks. The crew quarters, either the starboard or port corridor, and the bridge.
It looked like he's usually got his quarters under guard. So we'll want to pick a time of day when there'll be less people around.
If we need it less crowded, then how about the night of the soiree? Surely it would be a skeleton crew.
I mean, the soiree will be held at the luxury inn that caters exclusively to the upper class. Buzzard Manning is runner bound to have duties in town that
He would
day.
have us debut as his supporters on that night. How would we get away with not being present?
Maybe if we just excuse ourselves for a short time? We've got plenty of time to prepare. Securing an infiltration route, finding out when it will be less crowded. This is all work we can get done in advance. On the night of, Gallica and one other will slip out, swipe the formula, then return by the shortest route possible.
Have anyone in mind? My hearing makes stealth jobs simple work.
No. I think he'd be our best bet.
The battle system means that he's always has to be in the
He would
party.
have the guest of honor himself.
So if it's a solo mission, it's gotta be him.
This is Luis we're talking about. He's bound to notice any absence. If we've lost on that front already, we might as well send our strongest.
What do you think? It would be risky as a near solo infiltration. Are you up to the task?
We'll just have to make it work.
You truly mean that?
Seriously. We're jumping from tightrope to tightrope here. We'll have to prep our infiltration strategy tomorrow. For now, let's get back to the inn and get some rest.
Seriously, why not just stay on the runner?
That reminds me.
By the way, do you remember the man we met in Luis's Gauntlet Runner? He seemed very proud of his strength. Ah, he rather fools himself. Yes, Arden Xanth, was it? He got told to go back to his post, which makes me wonder. He might be in charge of one of the runner sections. That would be unfortunate. I could tell his strength was formidable even to be near him. I thought he would simply let us pass. In any case, should probably rest for today. We could talk in more detail in the morning.
Look at that.
God, the whole dungeon is so dumb.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now then.
Now, starting today, we need to work on an infiltration route to Luis's private quarters. This shows those in charge of each area, the ones holding the keys to what seem they make a formidable lineup. What shall we do? Maybe the simplest action is the best option. Get them alone, beat them, their key from them, and push forward. We mean to attack. A short, decisive encounter is the order of the day. They call for reinforcements, may not fare so well. These subordinates have attained the rank through martial prowess. If we wound their pride, negotiation may still be on the table.
I'm a little worried.
Challenge unlike any we've faced before. Alright, new situation calls for new tactics. We ought to build up our strength by hunting bounties and the like, or we may end up over our heads. Yeah. Officers are quite strong and each will require you to be tactical. Gather information.
Then...
maybe we can dig up some dirt through an informant who knows that might have a weakness we can exploit. And then, or we can secure our route to the quarters. It sounds like we have to do some digging before the day of the soiree. And yeah, you can just buy their weaknesses from the informant like usual.
Let's focus.
Got 20 days. For really one of the easiest dungeons to handle, like, in one day.
Let's head there.
The main issue with the fact... Actually, let's go to the tavern. Listen to the dudes.
I'm just...
Hey, listen.
One in on
Guy. So, as you can see, we got... Yeah, these 5. You only need to fight 4 of them. Like I said, the port and the starboard guys are interchangeable. The thing is, these 5 are the only fights in the entire dungeon. That's it. And on top of that, we're doing this whole freaking like infiltration mission. We're gonna go in, we're gonna be beating up all of these major like officers of Luis's army, and nobody asks any questions about it. Seriously, like, all of this, and it's gonna go off without a hitch, with Luis none the wiser about what we're doing so the game's plot can continue. It's one of those things where you just look at this and go, how the hell does this work?
Fancy a bit of info?
Yeah, I'm Sergeant Xanth, the officer in charge of the Tritius' crew quarters. Naturally, he's a tough customer. Born like a guy we saw at the Tritius the other day. Wayne Yorson. You might know this already, but he's a large man wearing armor who holds strength as justice as his creed. He was once a competitor for the Colosseum too. Strong force, but not invulnerable. Rumor is he's weak against burn and poison. Wearing all that armor, it's hard for him to just take it off and deal with them. Sure, paralysis and stone will work too. Mace values power, and so while the old battle axe might have some weaknesses, Luis trusts him. You can bet he's strong as blazes. And we inflict status ailments, of course, and it'd certainly be a dangerous fight if we don't do a bit of training first. No such thing as being too prepared, so let's head there when we're sure we're ready.
Fancy a bit of info?
Oh, main chief, Cheba? He's in charge of the starboard corridor. Can't make a joke, so I never got along with him. As strong as you'd expect, considering the authority he's been given, the magic that repels attacks is especially impressive. As you can guess, you try to physically attack him, it'll bounce right back at you. The more you put into it, the more you'll end up hurting. That said, his barrier doesn't repel magic, but magic isn't especially effective either from what I hear. And you have to find a way to perform physical attacks without having them bounce back at you. Tetra break, basically. But not that I expect you'll end up fighting them. That sounds like a massive pain that, if we don't improve our skills, we'd be done for. Yep, so he's got Tetrakarn.
Fancy a bit of info?
Master Sergeant Glekom is in charge of the port corridor. I think he's an absolute loon. Don't tell him I said that, though. I value my life. An intense person in quite a lot of ways, but the way he fights in particular is, as I said, quite mad. Starts yelling like a madman, swings his axe all around him. You want to watch out for it, it'll daze ya. If I recall correctly, the magic shop sells equipment that protects against that. Might be worth checking out. All the blood rushes to his head, so he falls for being provoked really easily, though. Bring someone to act as a decoy along. Think you could beat him without much hassle. Ideally, you won't have to fight him, but if you do, keep that in mind. You need a decoy then. No, I think there's a skill. Yeah, I know. We've had that ability since the start of the game.
Fancy a bit of info?
Cabio is stationed on the bridge as a fervent supporter of Lady Juna. As I said, know how he feels. She acts so sweet and has such a lovely voice. I'm swooning here. I'd almost think she was a goddess. I'm not paying for that. What's his fighting style? I spar with him. Well, he's the only one Luis grants the privilege of being the helmsman among all his minions. So you can bet he's a strong one. I think that we would have the helmsman being the best person, best pilot rather than the best man of arms.
Just between us.
Instead, he's weak to electric. Here he had a traumatic experience in a storm once. Rumor has it, when the weather gets rough, he even turns the steering over to a second in command. Pretty solid evidence, isn't it? So have everybody just get Magia to level 6, I guess. Guess you better prepare some electric magic then. But he's one of Luis's hand-picked officers, so it might be a tough fight no matter what. Time permits, we should train a bit before fighting him. Slow and steady wins the race after all. You say that, but it's not that bad. As I recall, this guy randomly inserts himself into one of the fights. He's not someone you'll have an opportunity to meet with often. His job is to patrol the Tritius on the lookout for intruders. Chief of Security is no pushover. The powerful opponent has earned Luis's trust with his strength. They say he's got an almighty igniter that can damage any foe. Won't be easy to guard against that. He's weak to projectiles and lances, though. Maybe his reaction time slow with wearing that big helmet and all. That's about it. Remember that on the off chance you find yourself against him.
So?
Doubt he's powerful if he's in charge of... No doubt he's powerful if he's in charge of Luis's guards. Don't come at him with all we got, we're in trouble. Yes, we know. And he uses almighty magic, right? Sounds like it'll be trouble, but maybe we can retaliate with some of our own. Yes, but honestly, like, the whole thing with almighty magic is the fact that it neither hits weaknesses nor can it be resisted. A lot of shots in Brawlhaven, dealing in rare ingredients, there even stands something meat harvested for monsters and such. And that there's a butcher who sells marbled bluefin tuna and briny salt from the water shop. Only specialties good you can get from a village nearby is really mellow milk. What's rare depending on the person, I suppose. You cook, do you? Expect that there's more to you than strength. Reminds me, younger of the Magnus brothers cooking. Said too much, forget it.
Cheers.
No village called Inundo, a little ways to the north of here. Might look abandoned at first glance, but there's still shopping to do there. Then again, it's mostly rubbish like, so the stuff we need to get appraised. So sell Hill's Boiling Bath Bomb, which is bath salt, millimilk, as well as two... Oh yeah, that's a side quest item. I think that's all of it. Yep.
Hey, listen.
So yeah, those 5 are the only fights we have in this major dungeon section of the game. I mean, aside from the side quests, of course.
Well met,
Oh, what
You
should I
want...
do?
That's right, they'll surely die. Must my hands always be stained with the blood of children?
Huh?
Sorry, blood and children? Oh, have I seen you somewhere before? Now you mention it, I do recall some elder boy at the exhibition. To be the same age as... Say you've been traveling across the country helping all those in need. That's true, they may ask for your aid as well. During a trainer exercise, the city's guard corps were ambushed by a human. There were many casualties, especially among their youngest recruits. Special medicine to save them, but the shop's stock are all exhausted and I can't make it myself. There's ingredients found only within a monster-infested forest. Do it truly cannot thank you enough. The medicine is derived from a fruit called the dragon thistleberry. It grows in the Gracia forest. Perhaps it would be wise to learn about...
If
oh
you can
yeah.
help.
One is it, so I'll need 7. Alright, so I gotta find
Give it a
7 of
shot.
them.
Whoa.
Oh, hey. We gotta go and fight her again.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
I need to use the restroom real quick. I will go and do that and be right back. And done.
Was that?
Yes? Oh, over here.
Hey!
Oh, I don't have any on me? Really? Okay. Oh, kid, quit staring. Come back when you're old enough to... Hold on. You're the candidate everyone's been talking about from the exhibition? Face stuck in my memory, strange thing, kid like you in the race. Rude? What do you mean we have to be old enough? What are you even selling? I am the most famous brewer in the city. They call my house special the Miraculous Mead. So good it'll put years on your lifespan. Sounds like good stuff, but Rio needs a few more years before he can train, so we'll see you around. Hold on there. Saw you captured everyone's eyes at the exhibition. I gamble on that being skill, not chance, so we've got a task I need help with. Looking for something, see? If you find it, I'll give you some of my brew. Sell it, drink it, either way you'll get something out of it. I'll throw in a little extra too. Hell, if you succeed, I'll start supporting your campaign openly. Can't imagine Kid could do what I couldn't, but what do you guys say?
Amazing.
Sound confident enough. Right then, it's a deal. Yeah, the cup I'm looking for is called the Chalice of Legend. May I hear everyone who ever owned that cup died under mysterious circumstances. By now, nobody can say the cup even exists. That's a great question. A cup that kills the owner and a brew that extends life. Take a sip. Which legend wins?
Let's give it a shot.
Awfully casual about a gamble that might get you killed. Now, you have any clues on where the Chalice of Legend is? Now, if you believe the rumors, the ghost of its last owner still refuses to let it out of its grasp. Some folks report being attacked by the same ghost. I've been able to find them myself. You're a candidate, eh? Going up and down the countryside, that runner of yours. Seen your share of monsters and secrets. That makes sense. If it's already been attacking people, there might be a bill to take it out. Head to the recruitment center, see if there's any information on a bounty. Yep.
Yeah?
Oh, I remember that guy is actually part of one of the side quests. Okay.
Let's head there right away.
Here, quickly head to the item shop before grabbing more side quests. And trust me, there's a lot of side quests. I mean, we got 20 days. Weird if there weren't. Oh, really? I have to go back to freaking Grand Trad, don't I? You.
All right. Where to?
Let's go. And what is it you want?
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Oh yeah, and I need to pick up the spice back in Martira. Yeah, I know.
Hey!
God. Thank you.
All right then.
Let's see, it's back in Martira. Guess I did look up where to find the freaking stuff. Really, we can't warp to them, huh? Interesting.
Let's go. Stop that at once.
Oh, damn.
Welcome.
Yep.
All right then.
Excuse me.
Here we go.
Can we talk?
Oh, this is who you buy the seeds from.
Excuse me.
Here they are.
Can we talk?
Two.
All right then. Where to?
Wait, I just had a thought. Let's go check what Barden needs for his next like friendliness level. Guess I could actually just check here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and I could finish up that. Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. That was me tapping too quick.
Can't believe it.
Oh, we can actually just hang. Okay. Not expecting that, since we got to get that to 3 so we can level up Maria too. Alrighty.
Sorry.
It's not the right time to actually do hers. Got it.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go. Yeah?
Excuse me?
Please make me your apprentice. Apprentice, where's this come from? You're the candidate from the exhibition, right? One of my friends saw and started talking about how cool you were. I want to be like you, mister. Please make me your apprentice. So that's why, but we can't exactly take a kid like you with us. I want this friend of yours to notice you. I'm sure there's another way, like getting them something they like. Oh, that'd be good. It's my friend's birthday soon, so a gift would be great. A flower like from the flower shop. Oh wait, my friend wouldn't want any old flower you get from the city. That's boring. I'll go exploring outside the city. Look for a wild flower. Sure, if you want to be eaten by a wild human, it's way too dangerous for a kid to go wandering out there. We got a gauntlet runners. How about leaving this one to us? Really nice, but so when you bring me a flower, you can become Rion's supporter in return. Basically, just gotta cheer him on and help him become king. I'll be your supporter, promise. Just wait here till you get the flower. My friend's birthday's on August 10th, so before then. The flower from another city we need it, but a church would have it. Why not stop at St. Firmus and see?
Give it a shot.
Okay then. That seems fairly simple.
How grand.
All right then.
On here.
Yeah?
You think I'm making this up? Definitely saw it. I know I did. No mood to be gawked at, kid. My teeth are killing me here. Just be so damn much. I gotta start seeing tooth monsters. I was trying getting any of my teeth shredded, almost all of them. If only some kind your soul could help me. Only some fellow would bring it to me. I'd give him 15,000 reeve. Fantastic. You seem reliable from the first time I laid odds on. I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. Right, you're a candidate at the exhibition. Then that makes this easy. Thing I need just a quick jaunt away if you've got a gauntlet runner. This is item you're looking for. Surprise Venundo, the toothbrush of Hygienia. I need you to buy one for me. First to reward you, and you'll have my vote, whatever that's worth. Wait for you until August 9th. Any longer, and I really will have to have them all pulled, so please.
Give it a shot.
That's where you want to...
Just can't stand it.
Yeah, but look, I'm not going anywhere. Guess I'll be waiting here. God damn, that hurts. This guy needs help. We better go buy the toothbrush of Hygienia as soon as we can.
Ooh. All right then. Where to? Let's head there right away.
Sell some more of my old equipment for some cash. Remember how much some of this stuff like costs.
I'm in trouble now.
And all my clients are expecting delivery soon. These fool horns are hardly an ideal canvas for my outstanding workmanship. What are you hollering like that? I'm simply a craftsman who takes pride in my exacting detail and peerless skill. I take monster horns and engrave them, transforming them into beautiful ornaments. Technique has progressed to the level where these middling horns can't withstand the intricate level of detail that I try to grace them with. They fall apart as I'm working.
Yeah?
That's too bad. If only there was a horn that was tough enough to withstand your technique. But that's the thing. There is a horn worthy of my skill. Apparently within the Forsaken Tower, there's a giant called Orgus, whose horn surpasses all others. And that tower is infested with monsters. The ebony horn is basically impossible for a normal person to retrieve. I think the task could only be completed by someone who has demonstrated a great amount of valor at the exhibition of the brave. Only someone like that was about. Ahem. Oh, can it be? Now that I get a better look at you, it is! You're the young candidate that everyone is talking about. Yes, of course you could save me in my darkest hour. It's a theatrics. Obviously recognize you right away. Whatever. You're gonna give us a reward for this, right? Of course, my pockets are overflowing with advance payments from countless patrons of the arts. Like I mentioned, you can find the Orgus within the nest of monsters known as Forsaken Tower located north of town. If you want more details, the information would be your best bet. Should be one of the great... Yeah, we know where the freaking informants are.
Gotta get prepared.
Say there. Blast this
There we go, the bounty board.
Welcome.
Oh yeah, that's Katarina's bounty bonus thing going into effect.
This is what I've got.
Encounter this time is for Fatal Lich, the apparition. A monster has taken up residency in cemetery in Brylehaven. Made the graveyard his personal undead paradise, chock full of demon skeletons ready to do his bidding. Not just undead that are under its thrall, seems like it's also compelled a living beast to serve as its guard. Need to fight oh, I remember, it's got one of the chimeras with it. Now how strong you lot are, but this one seems like it'd be tough even for you. Everything we did at the exhibition, well then we'll just have to prove you wrong, won't we? Ozzy, you really insist it's yours. You'll find the target haunting the old cemetery called the Tomb of Lament. Yeah, I'll show you where it is. Like more intel on this particular apparition, then you should speak with the informant in Brylehaven. Just dedicate, yep, Chalice of Legends.
Let's do it.
There it is.
Let's see here.
Yep, this whole thing has
And
like
right
a big old
there's a ladder.
circle. Oh, we have to go to the informant to even find out where the frickin' Forsaken Tower is, don't we? Yep.
Got it.
All right then.
Let's go.
I'm just...
Hey,
I think the Night Prowler has a quest too.
Want in on this?
As most people normally stay away from the Forsaken Towers, become a complete den of monsters. Yeah, here we go.
It's a campground.
Here's where we are. Nice little village. This place.
This is semi-annoying, it looks like. I don't think
there's a runner.
We really need to pass through here.
This place. Here's where we are now. This place.
It would be like here, here, and up here. And then we just take another day out to go to Inundo?
This place.
We'll face danger.
I mean, because if...
It's your call. And right
guess
nice
we
little,
go
and right
here,
there, this
here,
place.
Here?
There's a...
I think that's the old dude again.
I smell trouble.
Yeah, where when it soars at power, its next attack will hurt, I should say, so keep your defenses up. Maybe it can remove its buff, so Dekaja. Fortunately, it seems to be weak against dark magic. Alright. We all got Mudo, pretty much, from Thief.
Want in on this?
Tomb of Lament, eh? Of course I can tell you all about. Valley's called Fatal Lich. People say it's a ghost. Not scary enough on its own, but the real horror is how it summons a two-headed beast called Kamenza. Yeah. Fighting two enemies at once, that's the problem. When the Kamenza's around, Fatal Lich's attacks get stronger. It's powerful dark magic, so I heard from a bounty hunter who narrowly escaped from it with his life. Either prepare ways to protect against magic, or use the Kamenza's weakest wind to take it out quick. You might expect, seeing as it's a goat, Fatal Lich is weak to light. Couldn't hurt to keep that handy.
No kidding.
And Fatal Lich is those guys that are like immune to all physical attacks too. And there's Guitaris over there too. Its attacks are incredibly strong and it builds up power, but her it's weak to spears and yeah, we fought those before. Oh, these things. I remember these bastards. Guess you're after the Dragon Thistleberry at the Kokasadas. That lord over that area love them too, so be careful. Kokasadas will leash to terrifying attacks if it sees an opening. Some might even kill you. I think that's if you get defense debuff. Recommend having magic that hardens your defense, and I hear it's weak to projectiles, so having those wouldn't hurt it either. Oh, he doesn't bring it up because, as I recall, these guys are also the ones that will freak out if you have people in the front row.
Incredulous.
Where to?
Let's go.
What is it?
Hey.
Alright.
Come on.
Bye. Okay, it's cheap. Thank the Lord.
Where to?
Let's go.
This heat is insufferable.
Say there.
That damn...
Yes, this guy we're supposed to talk to.
And what do you want?
A willing imagination was able to choose words that convinced the merchant had no ill intent. Oh, interesting. Yes, they did indeed stink. The Count would often buy fish himself and then show up to our meeting with them in hand. Using as it was, I worried about how he would keep them fresh. Search some memories. Count of Holyhead that I remember was a magnanimous man. He was genuinely kind to all he met. I've learned from his example. Very well, tell me your story and I will listen. See, you must forgive my suspicion. You truly are a friend of his son, aren't you? I do apologize, but surely you understand my caution. Word of his lost inheritance is spread, and common men have tried every trick in the book to claim it. I've indeed been entrusted with the inheritance always meant for the Count's son. Please give him the message. The rest are details I prefer to share with him directly. Please bring him when you're able. Yep, there we go.
Alright then.
Alrighty. To Brilehaven.
Let's go. Yeah?
Oh yeah, that's right. The kid. Need to check the Night Prowler. Look, it's all sparkly. It's gonna be great. So next, just gotta give this flower to my friend. Say I love you, please.
I don't know.
Hold on, kid. You really think you should confess to your friend in your place? Your friend falls in love with him instead. That wouldn't be good. Too scared. Wish I could be brave like you. I almost ran right out of the city gates looking for a flower. Sounds pretty brave to me. Man, take this flower and I'll be honest about how I feel. I gotta tell my friend how great you are, Rion.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a big heart for someone so small. You never know. Maybe we'll bring some more people to the cause.
Mission accomplished.
Alright.
Oh, really? But that basically means that we'll get, we'll get, Stroll to level us up. Seems like Wisdom is now what we're low on. Can we actually do arena stuff at night now? I can't remember. But that is for, you know, at night.
Go.
Oh, hey, there's...
Greetings.
This is my friend Rio. What a pleasure. By the face, look at me like I'm a stranger. But he visited Night Prowler. I'm its founder. And this is our first time meeting in the flesh. Consider any customer, dear friend. Back off a little, man. You're moving kind of fast. What do you even want with us? Although you could do some negotiating on my behalf so I can get my deed back. Actually, I had to offer its collateral on a loan, but even after paying my creditor off, I haven't been able to get it back into my hands. And the question is a respectable Ishkia noble, whereas I am but a humble Perippus entrepreneur. I can count on the law backing me. Don't treat a high-profile candidate with the same rudeness. That's the kind of man he is. And of course, you'll be compensated for your success. Got some unusual armor I think you'll find quite useful. Ah, so that confidence feel emboldened just hearing the words. The noble in question has a certain fondness for, shall we say, blood sport. Don't doubt he's watching the fight as we speak. He's an Ishkia fellow, possibly dripping with disdain for us common folks. Can't miss him, I'm sure. I'll be waiting here. You just let me know when you get your hands on that deed.
Let's give it a shot.
Oh, looking for a pompous Ishkia, huh? Who enjoys watching fights. Think what I'm thinking? Yeah, I kind of pointed him out earlier. Can we just... Yeah, just go to the Colosseum. merely a low-life urchin, but a grubby little elder beside. No wish to waste on your kind, out of my sight. I think we found our pompous Ishkia. Bet this guy's got the deal we're looking for. I'll give us a second glance. We have to think of something to say to catch his attention. What? And you're on 3 times squawk like a gabor, but okay. Oh, wait. I think it's about... You... Okay, you're the candidate who offered up a noble's head of the exhibition. Elder or not, I can respect such sophisticated tactics. Go on then, I'll hear you out. As you can imagine, I'll be busy watching the fight. You have nothing worthy of my attention, I can't be bothered. I beg your pardon, you will mock the sublime artful fights? I prefer real fights. I see, I suppose you are a candidate. No doubt you've seen to many distant lands, fought strange and skillful opponents. If it's a treat, might I hear these adventures? Whatever what I want. Come on, don't gross now, I get... It's not like I can think of it. Here we go. If you visit the legendary tower north of the city, Chris, okay. Yep, there it is.
Hail, warriors!
The news call seems really booming in the aftermath of the exhibition, so we're too busy to accept new competitors.
Not.
Yes, we're not allowed to do this yet. Though we can't do that until after we're done with the whole bit with the infiltration, I guess.
Alright then.
Alright, I guess that's all the side quests then.
Let's go. Everyone's here.
Now then.
What should we do?
I guess I should probably go look up the
Alright then.
the weather, you know. Rio, where is it? Okay, it's on Seabourn Street. Oh!
Yeah?
Sorry about that, Connie. Yeah, I saw the next id. It did look freaking wild.
Yeah?
Freaking Don Quixote is gonna be absolutely freaking nuts. Yep. Oh, it didn't completely mess up. Oh, okay. How do you like this computer?
Simply amazing.
Fate speak.
Alright, what's our weather forecast for the areas we're going to?
Let's see.
Why did we zoom out like that? Huh. Interesting.
This place.
So, oh no, wait.
It's your call.
Camp doesn't really matter if it's...
And right there's a labyrinth.
Okay, so yeah, if we go this way, it'll be fine here and fine here. I have no idea what Forsaken Tower is going to be like. That dungeon could be hell if it's stormy.
This place.
Guess we'll just have to see then.
Here's where we are now.
I can see it.
I guess that confirms what route I'm taking then.
Alright then. Go.
Right. Time for the old girl to shine. Now then.
We could fulfill it.
You seem...
It's your call. Which
Alright,
way
let's
should we
go. Oh. Yeah, this is the route we want. I mean, honestly, I'm still probably going to be using a full bleed team for mirror dungeon runs.
Sorry.
So what's more super bleeder on the team? Okay, so we can go hang out with Hulkenberg. Okay. Oh, Heisman we can hang out with too. Good.
Sorry.
With all the Monchalanders out, I wonder who my other two will be.
I thank you.
I truly feel I've come to a decision.
And then...
Recall, we talked about the one-time compatriot Rodanth. I decided to challenge the Knight Commander to a duel. I seek only to correct him, but I know he's not a man easily persuaded by words alone. We are warriors. It is only through battle that he will be shown the errors of his ways. That's quite a bold move. Certainly, I realize anything more underhanded would surely backfire. Would have ended any other way, really. And to that end, any knight who prizes their honor would never risk the shame of refusing a challenge, and my would-be opponent is the Knight Commander himself. Were I to throw down the gauntlet in public, he would scarcely deny me.
Say.
You recall the broken sword from the other day? It sparked a realization that is a problem only blades can solve. And indeed, in the tally of all of our previous bouts, we stand even. This seems a fine opportunity to settle things once and for all.
Right.
That's what you want to do? I'm pulling for you. I have a mission to complete. Rest assured, I cannot lose. I will accept no less than victory. Besides, I would duel Rodanth for the people, yes, but even more so, I would take measure of myself. He's single-minded as much as he was then, once he decided on rising to the knighthood's peaks, so indeed he did by whatever means necessary, all by eschewed familial honor to pursue knightly calling. When that was lost to me, I sought the prince. My shifting purposes weakened the path beneath my feet. I have been long mortified at the truant I saw in the mirror, and long did that feeling fester in my heart. But no longer do I stand ashamed. My path, however serpentine, has led me to you all and to the woman I am today. A lack of doubt does not make one strong, nor does it make one right. I shall face him headlong, surpass him in ability, and right his ways.
Really amazing.
And your intent on this is admirable. Not sure it is. That I should rely on force to make him see reason hardly feels it. No, from that... Apparently my dog disagrees. But for a man like Rodanth, that may indeed be more effective than words.
Say.
I guess that could be interesting to try and actually activate. I guess we'll just see how win rate compatible Don Quixote will be once they actually release on Wednesday.
Leave it to me.
And I'll do it. I'm grateful I have faith in you, but the duel must be fair in all things. No matter what happens, I ask for your impartiality. Then Hulkenberg's strong resolve and extraordinary trust. Only got 2 left, and we've maxed her out. She gets 3 slots for night now. Nice.
All right.
I shall propose the duel to Rodanth in the days to come. Call upon me when it's convenient for you. In the meantime, I have many preparations to make. Yeah, I think the next time is that is her challenging him, and the one after that is when they actually duel. Maybe hard-pressed to find meat this soft, pungent, and ripened anywhere else. Here's a token of thanks. Take some, I insist. I declined Hulkenberg's offer as politely as I could, and we made our way back to the others.
It's coming our way!
Yep. Well, let's fight, I guess.
Enough! Head down and let us through!
Okay, then. Don't know why everyone was freaking out, but it's these things that will instantly run away the first chance they get.
Let's wrap this up!
Great job, Magic Seeker! Burn!
Reinforcements?
Oh, come
Now here's the real fight, right? That one's just bees.
Perhaps this suits me
Bees
best.
we fought
I use what I
before.
must.
Free lad! Not all smoking! I shall vanquish evil! Swordmaster!
Don't really even need to worry about MP. So we get fully recovered the second the fight's over.
I chose the wrong opponent.
The village of Inundo, the industry that once thrived here, fell into decline. And now the able-bodied youth dream instead of leaving home. a small population of mostly children and elders remain, and visitors are scarce. The Gauntlet Runner slows to a stop.
Giving it some thought?
Got stuff we gotta buy here.
Just a moment.
Oi, what's the meaning of this? It's practically a ghost town here. The villagers around here are all like this. Those able to work have gone elsewhere to try and make a living, while the remaining residents live in constant fear of monsters. Not ashamed, 'twas my intention to cook something interesting if I came across any unusual ingredients here. It's alright, I think I prefer food that's not overly interesting. It's small, but looks like they've set up a stall here. Want to talk to them? By the way, yes, we're looking for that. Oh yeah. And here's all their like random stuff that we can buy for. I want that. Let's see what I could sell to possibly get some of that. I never got that like that at the church. Well, I've got 2 Tekken. Guess we don't need these.
Now then. Now then. Now then.
Sell that.
Now then.
I forgot that, yes, the double daggers are actually, like, considered piercing, not slash. Yeah, we're done that one. Oh yeah, that's right, I also need to do some cooking.
All right. Hey.
As the sky turns the same muddy color as the land below, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet land.
All right then.
Ooh, good. We can get some wisdom here. That's one of our lower ones right now. You want this one.
All right.
Now then.
That's one way to make the dough.
Don't look. In days gone by,
But I don't think we can do any... Yeah, you can only cook once. I believe that's what we need. Oh yeah, oh. We could also talk to Heismay during the day. They got the same options that they usually do. Huh. Traveling. I can't remember how to get on top of the freaking place.
Ah, it's you. Yes.
And speak of a drink, I'll serve you something assuming you prefer a drink more tame than my usuals. It was the right one I cooked there, right? I think about it. I have it back in my hometown. You should know it wasn't Tadari's fault, even if he is the village leader. The villagers have always ostracized others like that. Even when I was there, that's not their leader's fault.
Because...
That the reason you left your village? Yes, there was an incident. One final push I could not take.
No.
Also, the tribes hold little love for the Ujif, but in my youth we lived near 2 settlements of mixed people. We traded, traveled, relations were good. Until one day conflict arose between the two settlements themselves. They began to feud, and both sides asked that our village side with them over the other. They wanted a decision from us. We were asked to choose who was friend and who was foe. And the village put off the decision. They took no sides and sought to appease both settlements. When we stayed the course of our hesitancy, their dispute was resolved.
Hold on.
What ended up happening to your village? The village lost the trust of both sides, and they cut off all their trade. We were suddenly left impoverished. They called us Yuji inscrutable, unknowable, and their prejudice only escalated, even led to some violence, and yet... They tried to justify their predicament by saying there was nothing they could have done. They took no action to escape poverty and isolation beyond their bitter lamentations. That, more than anything else, disgusted me beyond words, so I abandoned the village and ventured out to become a knight of the cities. Tadari remained to take a stand. While I simply ran away, he took a role of leadership, determined to bring honorable change to our village.
Listen.
You're honorable too, wise mate. I, who did nothing but run away, there was a world of distance between me and Tadari. Yet, as we've seen, the village is still a long way from the change he strove for. Villagers are rigid in their mindset. They hope to maintain what the little control they have by excluding and blaming strangers. All the backbite and even the theft of the urn, all born of this clinging to separation, this xenophobic nest. Can't help but pity them. A fair enough assessment. In some ways, they've entrapped themselves. But you know, when I'd returned there, a thought struck me. I suddenly knew I would like to let my son sleep on that hill where the sweet winds blow, that they may run free where he cannot. And yet, perhaps the reason I'm so attached to my village is because I'm the same as them at heart. It was my indecisiveness that cost me my son and my knighthood besides. His burial's no different. I think I waxed on about it being time to face his death. An excuse, nothing more, an excuse to run from yet another decision.
No.
All right to hesitate, but now my son is the one paying for my wretched hesitance. See what has become of him. How can I call myself his father? So you're just going to give up?
No.
No, I refuse to let this end here.
Right.
If hesitation is in my nature, then so too do I hesitate to let go. Perhaps it's simply who I am. Rune, I have a confession to make. When the urn was stolen, somewhere in the back of my mind, I felt relief. Because I did not have to see it anymore. I'd no longer be reminded of his death, his heartbreaking absence. I don't want to think of it. I don't want to face it. How could I when every reminder shatters me? That's why I've put off the burial longer and even longer. It's changed. I would show my boy I'm a father worthy of his love, not his shame.
Surely.
So would I prove this to you, you who placed your trust in me. Feel Heismay's fatherly determination is deep trust in me. This, he gets his, like, yeah, it's the one that increases his amount of XP, but not, like, removes the penalty when he's in the back line. And significantly reduces the mad cost of studying the thief lineage.
I'm sorry.
I'll soon depart for the village to look for my son's remains. My apologies for all you've been made to endure. Of course I'm coming with you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Let's head to the village together at a later date.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What to pick?
Yeah, we were supposed to make... Go. Here we go. Need to make something with mellow milk, right? Yeah, mellow milk for... Yeah, that is the one, I do believe. Be a bad one to make for deep and heat, full party heal. Make two.
Now then.
Alrighty.
All right then.
Apparently I can only either read or hang out with Stroll for some courage. Huh. Yeah, we can only talk with Hulkenberg.
I'm sorry. Well, hey. So. Got it.
It's important to sharpen one's blade, but one must take special care of its tip. It's more effective when facing off against armored opponents to pierce gaps in the armor rather than slashing at them. That is all said, what's the most important quality of the sword for that manner of attack?
Oh, that's right.
The sharpness of the point? That's right. For gaps in armor, the thinner and sharper the better. My father always said that, and I always think of it when doing my sword maintenance. Stroll's fighting spirit seems even more bolstered now. I feel my courage has increased.
All right.
Nobles, the sword is ornamental. Still, my father emphasized the most important point of its the importance of its practical use. Indeed, as a child, I was lost around the sword. Learning those lessons back then is how I can fight alongside you today. Constantly remind of how indebted I am to my parents.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Oh.
The Gauntlet Runner arrived. The
Oh, nice.
Cascading is the rumbling echo simply the water plummeting into the basin below, or the roar of the Mage King?
Again, it seems we found ourselves within the most peculiar of places. Just barely visible beyond the waterfall's veil. A statue, perhaps? Must be. They look like faces, but why would anyone go through all the trouble of carving something like that behind a waterfall? Aren't their expressions kind of scary? They don't really have anything but the basically the same but slightly variated. There, I can't talk right. The expression makes it look as though they're just moments away from death. It must be difficult to carve the rock in a place like this. Just whose face could that be anyway? It is perhaps the likeness of one of the old hero kings. I believe a legend involved the Mage King set within this region. I'd not question it if you told me this was all created with the Mage King's magic. They say he mastered immensely powerful forces which he used to protect his people. I cannot help but think what would drive someone to go to such lengths to carve such a terrifying monument upon these stones.
What's that about?
I think they wanted to warn us of something. Maybe right. For all his power, the Mage King suffered great misfortunes throughout his final years. Perhaps it serves as a warning to those who would follow him. Power closes as many doors as it opens. Regardless of the intent with which you wield it, you may yet become feared and ostracized. Well, it's kind of sad when you think about it. When you put it that way, it almost feels like the roar of the waterfall is meant to represent the Mage King's cries of anguish.
Yes.
If that is indeed true, then we may best honor those sentiments by etching this place within our memories. We think on it more, but it's 'tis time to return to the runner. After contemplating the Mage King's lament, I feel that my wisdom has grown. Yep. Let's get the stat notes behind me right now. Your aids to these waterfalls are up for debate, their majesty is not. I've made a nice little record of this site to take with you. The drawing, I'll give the drawing to Maria later. Head back to the runner, imagining the surprised expression that would appear on her face when I tell her about this place.
Their destination is the Tomb of Lament, found north of Oceania. Interred beneath the earth here lie the victims of a terrible epidemic. It is said the lamentations of the lost echo throughout, disfiguring the somber burial ground into a mass grave for criminals and the kinless. The vindictive spirits conjure restless monsters, and it is here that the Gauntlet Runner comes to an uneasy halt.
Now then.
Oh, this is the tomb we've been looking for, is it not? What is our next course of action? Beat the monsters in the back, retrieve the Chalice of Legend, say there's a ghost in there, but do you think that's really it? Think back to the Grand Cathedral with Zorb and his profane arts. We were the specters that could easily bear such a label. It is likely, if not certain, that people have simply mistaken the true nature of this monstrosity. I understand why people might wish the dead could return, but let's find this thing and put an end to the rumors. I've heard of weapons and ancient treasures being buried in these places, but they're probably off the main path. Rion, we followed your lead. I mean, what else is new? Oh, we got one of...
So, hey.
Yep, there's one of Neris's relics is here, too.
What now?
Alright, now let's swap you on over to Commander.
I shall rule the battlefield!
Okay, your next skill... Oh, just gotta get a Dark Dodge, alright. That'll be nice for the boss, since apparently he uses dark magic. Next is Wind Dodge. I guess having Cyclone could be nice for fighting the Kaimenza. He's getting close to the end of Thief, so we can finally make him into an assassin. Get him to an actual tier 2 class.
Okay then. Let's go.
It'll be all right.
God.
Damn.
Well then. I think I know what we need to set up as our passives then, or inherited skills. What? Yeah, I've got Hamound for Rion now. Guess for the actual boss, gotta swap him back to Swordmaster. What?
This won't stop us.
Rolf's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Well, this just started off lovely.
Come forth, Royal Soul.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening,
Come
Captain.
on! Oh, holy
You
light!
hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Is that magic knight? Oh, Mystic Curse!
Hulkenberg got them right in
Yeah,
the
we
shot.
kill it.
You hit their weakness.
You won't hold back!
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
They're gone. The danger is behind us.
There wasn't even anything actually in here. Well then.
What now?
Oh wait, could it be? Oh nope. Not a passage there. Yeah, maybe it's on like the other side of here. Maybe. Oh, yep, there it is. I gotta see it there.
Very impressive.
Those guys aren't very strong, are they? Oh, we enter that... Yeah, from behind. There really wasn't very much reason to come back here, was there? What? I don't really have much other routes to go than this way. Oh yeah, what was Gupteros weak against before? Piercing. I need it, he does though. I'll bot out for it. Yeah, you've been keeping your guard up. Talking Toothy again. Any more good advice, Toothy? Your guard aims won't get. Yeah, I know how that works. That didn't count as a ice roll. God damn it. Just resist that.
No, I need
You hit their weakness. Nice
Vitus
move,
power.
Aisne.
Come forth, royal soul.
You hit their weakness. That's
Stepping
your
back.
opening, Captain. You hit their weak point. Keep it
Is
up.
that magic knight? I'll run you
Thunderbird got them
through.
right in their
Let
weak
us
spot.
hidden are. Yes, I'll use what I must.
Go.
Magic seeker. Let's set it up.
Has Tetra Bake as a combo move? He has it as a normal spell too.
Not this.
Point of that.
Now I shall vanquish evil.
Magic Knight! Not to the rear guard! Magic Knight!
My thanks.
Quite a boon.
I knew you'd help.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? Stroll can't take any more.
Behold, why physical weaknesses suck.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Let a hit. Come.
Helpful as ever.
My friends,
Thanks.
now accept your
You
fate.
hit their weakness.
They won't hold back.
Aisne.
Commander.
There we go.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
Satisfactory.
Right. I could get used to this.
Up Rebellion. He's hit freaking 5 to pick up the fiery strike.
How's that? Victory is ours, and safety hard won.
Come on.
Exemplary.
Oh wait. Realized that was there looking at the map.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
What is it?
And exercise the ghost, you have one chance unless you're confident. Let the ghost like to summon monsters halfway through a fight. And have to cast powerful dark magic is an extra treat. Be careful. Sounds like a pain. If one shows up, we should prioritize defeating it right away. Make them on your prerogative, but watch yourself. Nothing funny about a ghost hunter becoming a ghost. Wait, this is... Oh, wait, this is probably Norris's.
We found something.
Our risk pays off.
Yep. Called it.
That...
Really, my curiosity piqued by something inedible, yet stone does indeed possess a most mystifying quality. I think it might be one of those relics that Norris was talking about. To take it back to him and ask. Yep. Good, there we go.
We have the edge. I'm crossed, and we'll win this.
Now get in there!
Oh, power of kings!
You hit their weakness! Nice!
They won't hold back!
Light! You hit their weakness!
I call upon royal power within!
All right.
Go for it!
Wait.
Power of
Messed
heroes!
up a little bit there, but yeah,
You think yourself
we're still
equal
good.
to a Ujeef Sapir?
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
A halfway decent result.
Victory is ours, and safety hard won.
Alright, how's that?
Your death will be swift.
Forward!
I need...
You hit their weakness! Nice
Let's stay calm.
move, I say. You hit their weakness! That's your
So I would think that watching me do this should also give an idea on why I don't really bother with status ailment stuff. We're spamming freaking poison and sleep here, but he never falls asleep. Or gets poisoned for that matter.
Commander! Run them through!
Smooth finish! Great work, everyone!
Wish every fight was that easy.
He got his
eh?
ribs.
Even I had more to learn.
Finally got double-digit endurance.
That'll do it.
The secret route in there is on the, from that passageway over there.
This is bad. They're onto us.
Never mind, that ain't worth it. Oh, well, these are going to open up once I grab this, aren't they?
Everyone all right?
Let's push through.
These guys, 17?
Hey! Great job!
Come on!
When did he get the memo?
Nice work!
Oh, and there is a secret passage here, too. Two of them, in fact.
Our risk pays off.
Ooh. It increases dark attack strength.
What now?
Perfect.
Not too shabby. I say you take it.
Link base lards. They've even made someone into a faker yet.
Just take it. You can always toss it later.
No? Oh, is that the Fatal Lich over there? guess now we know where to go, right?
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
I like all these weak skeleton dudes popping out of closets, don't they?
Great find. Keep it.
Oh, I think that's a Tetrakarn break. In item form. There you go here.
We're spotted. Blades at the ready.
Oh, probably by the mimic back there.
Our efforts were not in vain. Let's push through! Take this!
This is our chance! Forward!
Let's settle this quick. Now accept your fate. Pierce!
You hit their weakness.
Commander! Perhaps moving to the rear. Are you prepared? And a hit!
Their weak point. Keep it
I
up
saw the power of heroes!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Fall!
By this power!
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
Commendable technique, everyone.
Oh, come on.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Come on!
Watch out! We've been spotted!
Takes it down.
I'm right here. My archetype's ability.
There he goes.
Let's push through! Come and get me.
You've no time for prayers.
Let's go!
Now accept your fate.
You hit their weakness! Nice
I won't
move,
hold back!
Taizai.
Moving to the rear. No holding back!
You hit their
I guess he could just normal attack instead of actually using up MP to do that. Think about it.
You think
Magic Seeker!
You hit their weakness!
We're
That's your
closing the
outfit,
distance.
Captain.
Come on!
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
Hey, level up for me. Agility up to 20.
I imagine that would be of use.
I swear, the only enemies in this place are either the giant-ass Gupteros
your training has paid off.
or a bunch of weak-ass skeletons. And I guess the occasional mimic that ain't even hiding that it's a
Just take
mimic.
it. You can always toss it later. That was well done.
All right, how's that?
Yeah, nice work!
Come on!
I imagine that would be of use.
Yep, he's after us. remember what the wind one's weakness is. Oh, we found the boss. I never would have guessed.
Yep.
What now?
Alrighty, so Rion. Yeah, he's already got wind and light on him.
All right. All right.
So?
Here we go.
So apparently...
This is our ghost, certainly uglier than I would have expected of an ordinary lost soul. I wonder if people got spooked by it. Well, I suppose if it really is just another monster, then we ought to be able to take it down. We cannot allow its transgressions to go unpunished. This stops here. Incoming on your guard now.
You hit their weakness. You hit their weakness.
I shall
That's
vanquish
your
evil.
Captain. You hit their weak point.
With blade in hand!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Purify!
I won't hold back!
Light!
I call upon royal power within!
Come! Oh, mystic purge!
I think we already got him below half health. Lovely. Oh, really? Oh, that's a pain in the ass.
By this power! I shall vanquish evil!
He doesn't have any synthesis as a freaking swordmaster?
Let all power of kings!
Win! No holding back! I'll blow you away!
Is it let justice prevail?
Oh, wonderful. Alrighty, well then. Should be able to kill him this turn.
Magic Seeker!
Swordmaster! The power of that's one!
I stand red. Come! Shine!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Ready for impact!
Guarding seems the wise move.
Really? Wait, what? Okay! He hasn't actually used up his freaking hyper.
It's okay. Let's go.
Flare!
You hit their weakness.
I shall vanquish evil.
You hit their weak point.
Just a pain in the ass.
Oh, mystic purge!
Hulkenberg got them right in
Let
their
us, I
weak
stand
spot.
ready!
Guard up!
Let's see how this plays out.
I shall be as a shield.
There we go.
Now accept your fate.
You hit their weakness.
Magic Seeker! Light!
You hit their weak point.
Is that magic knight?
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Vitus power.
You hit their weakness!
Sword Master!
Opening, Captain!
I let justice prevail!
And we win.
I'll use what I must.
You hit their weakness!
I won't hold back!
Good. Tis done.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
I continue to grow.
New skills, new possibilities.
New ability.
Hey, got his final move there. Well, final offensive move. We got ourselves a chalice. That ghost will be haunting anyone else. Yep, found the Chalice of Legends too. And none shall ever fall prey to that beast ever again.
Now then.
Well, our business here is concluded. Shall we head back?
Say,
I'd like to explore a bit little more. Understood, but it will be wise to not tarry long.
what now?
Now I don't feel like I need to like hold back on, you know, my magic and all that.
What now?
Commander!
Didn't change it. Swap this one out for poison shot. There we go. Kind of have a route all the way back to the entrance now. Oh, come on, really? One of those guys. God damn, I need to swap him onto Stroll. Yes.
What now?
We cannot avoid this fight.
Let's take them all
Come
out!
on! Opening!
Purify!
Hit their weakness!
I won't hold back!
You also gotta love how we are, like, I would say roughly halfway through the game. We're still relying mostly on the tier 1 spells.
That'll do.
Nice.
That's all of them. We're safe for the time being.
Alright, I guess downstairs then. Right section to go through.
Now,
I think if lightning is what the green ones are weak to. Well, we don't have much access to at the moment.
Commander!
Oh, god damn it.
No, not this.
Magic Knight! Here! Open got them right in their weakness!
Magic Seeker!
You hit their weakness! That's your
Now,
opening,
what's the
Captain.
play?
That's damage from fear, so
I
also
call
weak to
upon
ice.
royal power with it! Come on!
For all the Greek!
Combat fire is resisted for Stroll's moveset.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
A trivial fight, really. Our foes are not vanquished. Be on your guard.
Here we go.
I shall be your opponent.
Wrong target, god damn it.
Retreat.
Be careful. More of them.
Your death will be swift. I need all power of kings.
Got to swap up Stroll's moveset. I guess it wasn't the worst thing last time, was it?
You think I'll use what I must?
I come forth, royal soul.
You hit their weakness. That's
Come
your
on,
opening, Captain.
Come on!
Is everyone all right?
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
This path has led to mastery. My power swells
Finally.
forth.
Of course, it just makes him faster.
I think that's all.
What now?
Here we go.
I see. Fascinating. This right. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course. Oh.
Oh, free hero
I have
fruits, huh?
retained my edge.
This comes with Lurking Blade, which is actually really nice. It's a medium physical dark attack that also decreases hit and evasion. Yes, he can inflict hex, although I've hardly ever seen that actually work. The sometimes one-hit kill, which very rarely happens. Evasion, boost if more archetypes of the same type are present. Evasion against electricity. Deals weak physical slash damage to one enemy. Absorb MP, may one-hit kill target. Does it also make toast? Got that they've got a mage learned.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
I've actually already passed the weight into up there.
I knew I could count on you.
Oh. Comes from. Or, like where that stairs will lead.
We've put some distance between us. Perhaps we're safe.
Wow, not bad.
Oh, nice for Brawler.
Nice. That's lovely.
Ooh. Yeah, that sounds pretty good for the tank.
What now?
Not the biggest attack boost, but it is indeed a boost.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
I asked the mass that we aren't gonna need until we're done with this whole arc.
Give him a fight.
Let's take them all out.
This is our chance.
To the rear! Now accept your fate!
Oh, dang it.
There's a bound Hansen! No, I leave it to you.
I shall vanquish evil.
No. Okay, we might not be killing him in one turn.
Their weak point. Keep it up.
Magic Seeker.
You hit their weakness.
Come.
That's your opening, Captain. You got them right in their weak spot.
Assassin!
Commander! Come on!
Vitus power. Come on!
With blade in hand.
Help. Oh, he never got unstunned. I'll take it.
They're weak to ice. Let's stop them cold. That's the last of them.
Oh, I forgot to steal from him. I'm an idiot.
Okay.
Ah, I didn't know I had it in me.
Our foes have fallen. We are safe for the time being.
See, why has he always got a grunt like that?
All right. How's that?
I knew you could do it.
So we found everything.
Hey, thanks, but
Set up camp. I want to go
Okay,
somewhere
then.
else.
All right then.
Oh, we still get. Oh. Ever. Let's go for some.
Indeed.
Oh, that's playing more chess with her.
Yes.
Well, mobilize a large force and surely an opening may be found. Enemy march their full might to breach your defenses, all whilst leaving their own base wide open. How do you respond? I remember doing this. This?
I see.
That should be C. Oh. And your own base spells? Okay, fine. Could have sworn I remember doing that before, and oh, really?
Well then.
Should have saved, I guess.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now then.
what do you want to do?
Now then.
And right
I think we have a
Going
favor to
off
do there.
here.
It's your call.
Let's be off.
What to pick?
Really? She doesn't want to hang out during the day? Go for some
Sorry.
courage.
Well,
Hey.
so.
Two-handed swords can be a bit of a pain sometimes. They're heavier. There's more to polish. Never forget how surprisingly easy it is to maintain one-handed swords. Set key is one of two important qualities to consider when choosing your weapon. What do you suppose the other is?
Oh, that's right.
And when you're holding it where you just know, like intuition. Intuition, eh? Actually, that's a good word for it. An unconscious harmony shared between the blade and its wielder.
Now then.
Huh? Hey, we got rank 3 courage.
Why, that's...
Did you find a weapon that's perfect fit for you? Care for it with all your heart and it will respond in kind. Perhaps I'll find something like that along this journey, meeting new people and discovering new things in a new land. None of it leads me to who I will be. I begin to understand that after my travels with you.
Look at it.
Ah, here we go again. More bugs.
Enough! Pipe down and let us through!
Just leave this to me.
Wind should solve this. Let's blow them
Here's
away!
Wind and Dark, huh? I forgot to change that. I mean, give him some inheritance skills.
My life is in
I
your
shall
hands.
vanquish evil.
I stand ready. I see you. Reinforcements?
Everyone be careful!
Now accept your fate.
We're
It's okay.
evenly matched.
We can do
Just
this.
we better stay on our toes!
No holding back.
Yeah, this would take some actual
Burn,
sting.
Surash!
Like,
For all that we
beat
strive
this
for.
thing. Oh, wait, whoops.
Helpful as ever.
My bad.
There they go!
Yep, there it goes.
Let us carry this fortune onward.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the Gracia Forest, temperate and fertile. It was once a place of repose, where the songs of fairies echoed throughout. Fear of what lurks among the trees drove mankind back, and the forest fell into sinister silence. The departed fairies would weep to see it now.
Yeah, my, this forest is dense. Assassins could be hidden throughout and we'd never know it. Hey, must you be so grim? There aren't assassins out here. I can feel them.
Well,
I'm getting a feeling. Oh, come on now, you two, Rio. You guys have overactive imaginations. Did stand out at the exhibition, though. I sense someone might seize the chance to take us down a peg. True, we are mighty but few. Or even one of us to go missing, it would jeopardize our participation in the tournament. Enough, we're here. This is where we're supposed to collect ingredients for the medicine. I was half joking anyway. We need to count to 7 samples of dragon thistleberries, right? Yes, although apart from assassins, do any of you feel strange presence, rather large one? Herbalist mentioned how strange birds can show up near dragon thistle. Our goal is the medicinal herbs, nothing more, and without a fight, ideally. Stay aware of your surroundings and let's proceed with caution.
Okay then. Let's go.
Hey,
Looks like some dragon thistleberries, correct? This is, but be careful. There are a lot of really territorial bird monsters around here from what I've heard. Ah, and these monsters also have a taste for the very berries. We already had this conversation, didn't we?
You turn my
We're
stomach.
at it with this place. Maybe we should just burn it to the ground. Come on, there are other people here too, you know. Don't be so dramatic. Just on my last nerve, what these birds, bugs darting about. It'd be easy targets for wouldn't be easy. A weapon that could target them from afar would be more useful. I should have brought a bow with me. I guess this would be a chance to actually have, like, Heismay start to actually do something with Gunner.
All right.
what now?
To a party. There we go.
This is our chance.
Forward! Get in there and finish them off!
Gunner!
hit their weakness. Nice move, Taizane.
Let's set it up.
Oh,
Maybe there's
okay.
a Vitus power.
Oh, holy crap, he actually got freaking sleep.
No holding back. Come on.
I don't think these enemies actually do have, like, better dodge rates against, like, melee weapons.
My aim is sure.
This crossbow is positively tiny there.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Victory is ours. And safe.
I think we could actually see. Heisme. Pretty freaking sure though. I know he needs like some night. I don't think it's yet.
I slapped this, all right?
Do this real quick and see.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
My power swells forth.
Should get. No. Huh. Again, I guess it could also be this one that we don't know the name of because, well, we haven't leveled up Nurse to 3 yet. And yes, to get to the second tier of Gunner requires both Gunner and Seeker. Hey, do we? Yeah, she needs Magic Knight level 20 for that. Wizard level 10 also on top of, well, Mastering Magic Knight for, I think that one's Dark Knight and this one's Paladin. So remember she gets those two. I don't know what he needed, but then again we also don't know the name of the other classes under Commander. Nine will give Information Vigor.
Look.
There's the berries we're looking for.
All right.
Yes, there's no mistaking them. Great, let's pick up what we need and get this over with.
We got sauce. On your toes, everyone.
Got it.
You need fire, don't you?
What now?
Gas fire from Commander. Now.
We strike first. I see you.
Let's settle this quick.
We're evenly matched.
Face
Guess
me!
we better stand
Hell's fire!
our weakness.
Yep.
Vitus power.
Burn! I shall rule. I shall vanquish evil. Burn! That's one. Not
Damn.
bad. The enemy say so
Wasn't
myself.
meant to do that much. What? Okay, that was a crit.
Smooth finish.
It's about to go like, wait, what? They're weak to Pierce?
They're gone. The danger is behind us.
Level this is here, apparently. Hey, Kokusados, get your feckin' arses out here so I can knock the living crap out of all of ye. That's all this then? All you came here too, did ya? Sorry to break it to you, but the Kokusados are my game. Like in my parents' old tavern, I used to chop them hens up and fry them up for dinner. Let her eat creatures like this for breakfast. Oh, thanks, I guess. Resistant? Why do I gotta be cheered on by the likes of ye? Take it out, Kokusados. I'll earn everyone's support. I ain't about to let you snatch up all the crit. Aye, fat chance. Alright. It's interesting to run into him just like randomly out of that.
Let's push through. Come on.
Looks like we're safe for now.
like there's like a secret passage linking those two spots there. They're used to from the previous area.
Now, we must strike! Now get ready! Electricity's no good against them. That's the last thing we need.
They're only weak to the Pierce.
Kings. You hit their weakness. Nice
I will fight
move,
come forth,
Jaime.
Royal Soul.
You hit their weakness. That's your
I
opening,
can't afford to
Captain.
hold back.
I stand ready. I see you.
Hulkenberg got them right
Be
in their weak
neither
spot.
timid nor... My aim is time to end this. A halfway decent result.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
I could afford to be way more liberal with Rio's MP.
We made short work of them.
All right.
Come on, let's push through.
A preemptive
Your
attack.
death will be swift.
Get in there! Finish them off!
Oh, they're only weak to fire.
Face me.
Right before.
Magic Seeker. Fire. Just one left.
The
Okay.
captain took
Come
her
on.
down.
Burn to ash.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Our foes are not vanquished.
14 Meta Knight. Just appears this whole place
Feel the
just
power coursing through me.
we ran into the cat. The heck? Oh wait, right, it's a forest area. They usually stick the cat at like a more centralized area.
Yep.
I'll give it my all.
No quarter. Now accept your fate. Keep your guard to ever greater
Come
heights.
forth, Royal Soul.
You hit their weakness. That's your
Now.
opening, Captain.
I would strike.
Magically fight through. Pierce through them.
Damn.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Right. I can get used to this.
Nice.
Look alive. We are not done yet.
That move is a freaking double Tarukacha. Whoa.
Come on.
You've no time.
Not sure what those guys are weak to. This is gonna be a bit of a pain, ain't it?
You hit their weakness. Nice
Let's
move,
fight his
Jaime.
power.
Burn.
You hit their weakness. That's your
I call
opening,
upon
Captain.
royal power within. 3
Got
remaining.
one.
Nice.
Great
Like
job,
sworn
Stroll.
oath of knighthood.
Magic Knight. Pierce two remaining. Hulkenberg.
Pretty sure we can just smack the remainders now.
Last one.
They had
Not all
no
smoke
chance
in here,
against
is it?
Jaime. Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
A trivial fight, really.
A halfway decent result.
Whew. That should do it.
Let's push through. Who do you think I am? Let's take them all out.
Your death will be swift.
Oh god, he has a lot of
Power
HP.
of kings.
Weak to that.
I shall fight
ice.
as the noble.
Oh,
Let's stop
oh.
them cold.
Is it really only ice?
Burn. It's no good.
Kidding me?
Well,
That didn't do a thing.
Oh, power of heroes! Not this one.
They're totally fireproof. You better use something else.
Let justice prevail.
Hulkenberg got them.
oh, weak to blunt.
Face me.
Vitus power.
Are you prepared? Let me withdraw it. No holding back.
Ice with blade in hand.
Real and
He's really low now on agility. Okay, you missed.
Come forth.
Good.
Still here?
Commander!
What a mess.
To the fore! Out of my way! Not done yet.
Sworn oath.
I see you!
Hulkenberg with the unnecessary crit.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone!
Satisfactory. I shall strive to use this power wisely.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
28 on. Oh. Hey, are you feeling lucky? Talking to again. Any more good advice, Toothy? When your luck is good, enemies will drop more loot and you'll land more critical hit. There's a lot of benefits. Like I hit multiple times, but I actually hit lots of times. And recover from status ailments quicker. If you don't want to get stuck, get more luck. As for me, if I'd been a lucky tooth, maybe I'd still be in a mouth somewhere. Anyway, hit you with more tooth truth next time we meet. Yep.
Oh, I think they see us.
Come on!
Amazing! Great moves back there.
That was well done.
There they go!
Alright, how's that? We won't lose this
You
fight.
face the knight errant.
I was going after the wrong one there, apparently.
We run, we live. Careful. We've got company.
Let's give him a fight.
And we'll win this.
Witness our strength. I'm gonna.
Don't have a way to do his AoE skill, apparently.
We are turning the tide to ever greater heights.
Fight his power.
Gosh, there's freaking 5 of them in this fight.
I shall rule. Come on. 3 remaining.
Is everyone always drive ball?
Hulkenberg got one!
That's it.
I'll use what I must.
You hit their weakness! Nice
Let's stay calm.
moves,
Time for some
Jaime.
close combat.
It's
not over yet.
I shall rule.
You hit the weak point.
I
Keep
let
it up
justice
strong.
prevail. There!
Here won't get
Hulkenberg got them right
him loose done.
You can't hide.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
That'll do. I shall rise to the occasion.
They're gone. The danger is behind us.
Oh.
Feels like this area only has like one room, doesn't it? Like a couple circles in a few spots.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
How many berries have we found so far? Heck. I guess since we're in a dungeon, we can't use the usual shortcuts. Okay, that one's 4. 3 more to go. See all of them on the map.
Well done, Captain.
Give us all we've got.
Everyone, go!
Oh, power of kings.
You hit their weakness.
Let's go.
Jaime.
Fire!
You hit their weakness.
I
That's
shall
your
vanquish
ultimate,
evil. Burn! Stay on the offensive.
Not
Observe
bad.
magic knight! As the quickest fight further!
Two left.
You're incredible, Jaime.
Let's stay calm. Forward! A tough one.
I shall rule the... Come on!
Only one
Good one,
left.
Sworn Oath of
Finish them
Knighthood.
off. We're clear.
Take this!
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
Okay.
They're gone.
Is this next one move? Oh, aim support for hit rate and then hex shot at 20. Guess it is a heavy pierce move.
All right. onto us!
Let's push through! Exemplary. Alright, how's that? We strike first!
Now,
I see you!
we must strike!
Weird.
They're weak
We
to
killed
piercing.
these things though.
Hit them all in one fell swoop. They're weak to fire.
29.
Send your fate!
You hit their weakness. Nice
It's a
move,
magic seeker.
Heisei.
Burn!
You hit their weakness. That's
Are you
your opening,
prepared?
Captain.
Next!
Draw took one out.
Is everyone alright?
Promising.
Hunter got one.
Let us clean up this mess. You can't hide!
The freedom of time for some close combat.
Just two left for the captain.
Not bad.
Let's keep
I
it
can't
going.
afford to. Let's wrap this up.
Only one left. Finish them off.
I might manage to get them all in one.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Hey, those things
They
drop
surely
Magla pills.
underestimated us. We have yet to defeat them all.
Oh, come on. Oh.
Draw steel. We are spotted.
Hey.
Let's push through!
Expect no
This
counter!
is our chance.
I'll use what I must.
You hit their weakness. Nice.
I won't hold back.
Heisei.
Fire!
You hit their weakness.
Oh, come on.
That's your
I call
opening,
upon
Captain.
royal power within. Stay on the offensive.
Great job, Troll.
Let justice prevail! Pierce through
I
remaining!
got one.
Satisfactory.
My aim is to keep your guard to ever greater heights.
Last one!
My life is
Are you
in your
prepared?
hands.
The power of fire.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
To ever greater heights.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
There's only one more left.
Get ready, everyone.
This trigger a boss fight. Yep.
Hey.
Hang on, do you feel that? Oh, we're done now, aren't we? No, I hear something. It's coming this way. This dick. What strange bird we heard about? Yeah, we've been ambushed. There's no escaping this. Exactly, we but one option. Let's commit ourselves fully then. To arms, comrades.
Gun up.
You hit their weakness. Nice
Magic
move,
Seeker.
Heisei. You hit their weakness. That's
Now
your
I call
opening,
upon
Captain.
royal power within.
Quite a move.
Oh, power of heroes!
Hulkenberg got them right in their
Lean
weak
to
spot.
the rear. Face me.
Falling back.
Come on!
Withdrawing. Are you prepared?
You hit their weak point. Keep it up,
I'm
Troll.
stepping back. Let justice prevail!
Very important that you step back here.
Pierce through them!
That's the high tier of been detected.
Not to die yet.
Someone kill him fast. You hit their weakness. Nice
Let's go.
Heisei.
No holding back.
She doesn't have one of the range options, so I guess we'll just have Hulkenberg his turn.
My friends,
He knew you'd help.
let us clean up this. Face me. Fall.
Magic Seeker! Come on!
You hit their weakness. That's
Come
your
on,
opening, Captain.
Better hit. Not bad, if I say so myself.
We hit 30 on everybody
Unfortunately,
here.
I've retained my edge. Oh,
I should handle it without incident.
So,
Now, request fulfilled then. Let's hurry back. Many are counting on that medicine. Indeed, all young novice soldiers apparently attacked by monsters in unfamiliar territory must have been terrified. Youngsters being sent to such a dangerous front, and in great numbers no less. 'Tis a cruel age we're living in.
We have no choice.
We have to change it. Right. Are any of us content to live in a world that needs to let its lambs to the slaughter? Hey, I'm all about changing the world, but for today we've got a bunch of injured to tend to. Let's get these berries back to Brylehaven. We head back to the entrance before anything else corners us here.
In that case.
Yeah, we already fully explored this area.
Hey! Thanks, but... Okay then.
All right then.
For some more wisdom.
Indeed.
Right.
Well then.
What?
Oh, that's the shortcut.
Indeed. So that's your game.
I see your intentions, so in turn I will... use 2 pieces to flank me. My pieces are surrounded. Let's pursue the enemy in front of you and allow yourself to be flanked by their allies as a result. That's not the say of the board. Here's your next move. Charge a single point or withdraw. I mean, if you're surrounded, then find a weak point and chart. And my pieces concentrate their charge through a single point. Rude, you deduce that my forces had to be spread thin to surround you. Finding the weakest point in an enemy's line, you may overcome any disadvantage in positioning.
Now then.
Hey, rank 3.
So.
Now, fully aware of the importance of maintaining proper formations in battle, correct? Now then, make your next move.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I suppose one cannot expect multi-course meals whilst camping. Does make me look forward to the undoubtedly extravagant cuisine that will be offered at Luisa's soiree.
What do you want to do?
Yep, I am. Where we're going next?
Now then.
A well-deserved... We'll face danger here.
Certainly.
Keep your wits about.
It's your call. Which way should...
What? We take that route.
Let's be off.
What to pick? All right.
Go. No one wants to hang out with us today, apparently. I guess I can read Haizume's book again to officially hit E in that.
Now then.
Tolerance. What?
Huh?
Oh, I forgot to swap him back.
Is that young Lena?
Aiden's got... Oh! Lena was it not. If I recall correctly, that's the Ujif girl. Same tribe or not, I shall show her no quarter.
Quick!
In Haizume this bloodthirst. Suppose we better get up on deck.
Gotta tell you, you've got an absolutely brilliant runner there. I haven't stopped thinking about it since the opening ceremonies. And that's some ace detailing on the hull. Oh, and the speed's top class too. I bet it's like a palace on the inside.
If you just want to look at the runner,
Could you stop hopping all over the place?
Oh no, I've got a bit ahead of myself. I was actually hoping I'd get you to step down first. That is, step down from the runner. And step down from the tournament. I'm awful sorry, but I've got to be queen no matter what it takes.
Once I'm in charge, I'll commission runners for everyone in the kingdom. And Caden Workshop won't have to worry about turning a profit ever again.
Let's give you a try.
You entered
I do not remember what she's stronger against. Fire, resist fire. Unfortunate for poor Stroll.
No holding back! Let moving to the rear. Commander!
She's a real beauty! I trust you!
This blunt, huh?
How's that?
Lovely.
Here's a little taste of our
Oh, she like lightning.
Here's a Caden Workshop! Honoring colourful, Captain!
Gunner!
I was expecting her to be a primarily mage type.
By this power.
Less damage, unfortunately, here. Oh, wait. Do this. Everyone's in the proper position for her to mend a line.
How are you?
My thanks.
I knew you'd help.
No, I've got to save Caden Workshop. For Dad's sake. I can't afford to give up.
This igniter!
God damn it.
Here's a little taste.
Really?
Oh, thankfully we dodged.
Face me! Then to the rear, gunner!
That's it! I don't even really want the crown.
We can do this.
Rion heal this time.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever. I shall vanquish evil. No, not this. Are you prepared?
Save more than his normal attack.
Magic Knight! I'll destroy you!
I want that wearing off.
How's this? Here's a Caden Workshop! Honoring Hulkenberg!
Behold why.
Oh, power of kings!
That's it!
By this power.
I can't.
Still up?
I shall vanquish evil. Tougher than I thought.
For all the great strive for!
Hi there, Miguel. I heard the whole story. You're Caden's little girl, eh? From Caden Workshop. Spiffing work done there. Fine pass, very fine. If you're short on funding, I'll shell out the cheddar. But I'd be much obliged if you dropped out of the damn race, eh?
What, really? You know about our workshop? Gosh, that's awfully nice to hear. Right, then I quit the tournament. Sorry about all this mess.
Huh. Nice kid.
Well, that's another rival down, I guess.
Good. Tis done.
I feel stronger.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
What's up to us in the popularity rank?
Spectacular.
Pretty good work out there, lad. No one's getting their hands on this ship under your watch, eh? Now full speed ahead. No delays for us if I can help it.
The Gauntlet Runners slowing. They are great.
Looking like it's about time for me to end stream, just realized.
Alright then.
Good, I do have a chance to get some more wisdom now. So we'll save here, and I guess tomorrow we will continue onwards to...
Where to?
Can't see the map from here. Anyway, we'll continue onwards to the tower, clear the tower, and then we will get on with the worst freaking infiltration. Oh wait, we can actually do nurses. Okay, I should probably do that. Anyway, so thank y'all for coming out, and I will hopefully see you again next time.